Alrighty team, all your exercises for today. We have our warm-up, so we've got 6 alternating bird dogs. So hands and knees, opposite arm and leg, we're extending out, nice big reach and kicking that leg back. That's 1. Into that other side, keep that core braced. Try not to open up through that chest, keep that core nice and tight, keep that chest down and roll through both sides. We've got 6 of those, so 3 on each side. Then we've got our Spider-Man, so we're up into that push-up position. We're going to lunge forward, take that knee to the ground, and we're reaching up. Bringing it back to the start, lunging forward, knee to the ground, big reach, back down. You'll roll through as well, 6 of these, so that is 3 on each side. Then we're going into 6 tuck crunches. So similar to our hollow hold, we're out, we're coming up, reaching nice and slow on these ones. Nice and controlled, reaching for the ankles, legs out, arms out, bringing it in. All about trying to get this core fired up for today's workout. You'll do 6 of those, and then you'll do 3 rounds in total. So our workout, fat aiming, we have 50 air squats. So focus on those hips back and down into that squat, keeping that chest up, heels planted to the floor on your 50 air squats. Then into 10 burpees. Always chest to ground, use our movement up and a jump at the top. We can reduce that, not going all the way to the ground, shorten that range of motion up. If you're looking at tackling our challenge number 6, which is 100 burpees per time today, then you might be wanting to drop these burpees out. Maybe some form of plyo jump, so you do a squat jump. You might have to rock through maybe 20 of those. Maybe some mountain climbers, that knee and across, skipping side to side. I'd probably go into 50 of those rather than doing 10 burpees. You could also attack some straddles, so those feet back, jumping the feet forward and back. We could jump into 20 of those instead of the 10 burpees. So change it up, team, with any of those if you like. It can be any movement that gets that heart rate up and going. So that is the whole idea of a burpee, is mainly about that cardio aspect of it, or getting that heart rate jacked through the roof. So any exercise that you want to do that gets that heart rate up, awesome, you can sub it in if you're just had enough of those burpees. Maybe even a short shuttle run, 10 meters out and back, doing 10 of those, something like that. Then you're into your sit-ups, 40 sit-ups if you need to, take them back to a crunch, into our burpees, into our lunges, kettlebell swings. Now, most of you probably don't have a kettlebell at home, but you've probably got a bag or maybe you've got some sort of weight that you can use. So if you've got an old backpack, let's load that up, chuck some books in there. If you've got some scales, you can weigh it out so you know exactly what weight you're doing. But if it's got a handle at the top, then you can go straight into those kettlebell swings or the same sort of movement. If that's not an option, then grab hold of that bag either side, and rather than our kettlebell swings, let's do some RDLs, keeping that bag nice and close and keeping that back flat for those ones. Everything else should be right to do. Remember, once you've done your bear crawl, then you're heading straight back up. To scale this workout, if that's too much volume, team, then maybe we look at going through once rather than working our way back to the top. Our accessory work, we have bent over rows, RDLs, and our Superman hold. So this is where your bag or a odd object will come into it, okay? If you don't have dumbbells or a kettlebell or something like that, then let's load up a bag, maybe some bricks, whatever you've got at home. Let's be creative, team, righto? So bent over rows, we've got that bag in, squeezing them shoulders at the top. Maybe you can loop a towel over a fence post and get in some rows like that, something like our TRX rows. Getting in under a table, pulling that chest up to the table, some inverted rows, anything that we can get that pulling motion happening, team. 12 rows, 10, 12 RDLs. Again, kicking them hips back, just trying to load them hamstrings up, team. If you feel like the weight's a little bit light, let's bump them reps up. Let's crank out 20 of those instead of 10 to 12. Then we're into our Superman holds, which is down, chest to ground. We're coming up, squeezing those calves, glutes, hammies, back, all the way through our shoulders. We're going to hold that one, lighten up our whole back, holding that one for 20 seconds, then you come back down. And we'll rest for 30 to 60 seconds, and we'll do 3 or 4 rounds there, team.